Hello everybody, this is emmavoid, and welcome back once again to my Let's Play of Hatoful Boyfriend. Last we left off, we had seemingly finished the game, but there's a few endings here that we haven't unlocked yet. And then a few more endings that we haven't unlocked yet. But let's focus on these earlier ones first. So I think I have an idea of what to do for some of these. So, let's dive right into it, shall we? Is this the one? The Legend of Lord Putty. Clad in feathers of the purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. I made him pretty upset with my answer last time around, so let's try this one over again. At last he returns! At last he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to the pure promised land. Coo! Coo! Yes, yes, Emma knows the legend. Coo! The Lord of Pudding appeared in Oko-san's dreams. The pudding must be nearby. Coo! Coo! Oko-san believes that one day Emma might meet the Pudding Lord too. Coo! Oko-san must go now. Farewell! And he's gone. What was that Lord of Pudding thing? Good question. And now we zoom forward. Okay, this might be new. Today is track day. We'll be timing each other today, so I've made sure to prepare to be in top shape. Huh? Why is the doctor here? You don't know? I'm in charge of nutrition for all the athletic clubs. Your advisor asked me to bring steroids today, but... Coo! Oko-san has no need for those! Coo! Bring Oko-san pudding or bring nothing at all! As you can see, your captain doesn't want them. Why would... but why... I prepared this just for him, and I'd really like to see how his body will react to it. Yeah, I don't trust you in the slightest. Coo! Oko-san said he doesn't want it! It smells weird! Coo! Have Emma drink it instead! Let's save again, just in case. But yeah, I'll drink it. Whatever, anything to make the doctor get lost. No, what are you doing? That's not for humans. Coo! Oko-san knew he could trust you, Emma. You're his greatest ally. Yuck, what was in that? Emma leveled up. Wisdom increased by 10. What? Interesting reaction. Thank you. This has been most informative. I'm not sure why, but I think it made me smarter. Race you to the other end of the field, Oko-san. Cool! This game is weird. Oh, here we go. Let's go with them. I'm coming with you. Fair maiden, this quest will be mortally dangerous. Yeah, we've seen all that. We ran for years across fields, forests, and mountains, searching ever onwards. And now we stand in the ancient, unexplored ruins of Pudding. Aha! Coo! Coo! This chest must contain the pudding itself! Help Oko-san open the lid, Emma! So, this is the end. Ha! Ah! It's bright! Coo! Eyes! Eyes! There's nothing inside. A fake? What should we do, Oko-san? I guess this... Oko-san? Clad in feathers of the purest... Oh, wrong voice. Clad in the feathers of the purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. What? At last he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to the pure promised land. What's wrong, Oko-san? Why are you talking? Oh yeah, he always coos. I am no longer the one called Oko-san. I am now Puddy, Lord of Pudding. Oko-san was but my avatar on this mortal plane. I am now complete once more. Oko-san, what are you? I am grateful to you, fair one. I have at last achieved my goal. I am the bringer of true pudding. I shall bring about a world of pudding. What is this pudding you're talking about? Come on, tell me. Pudding is hope. It is the future. I shall now become the very concept of pudding itself. That's not Newtonian. Oh my god. I have enjoyed our travels together. However, you must live on and forget me. That is life. If you can fulfill the concept of pudding, I shall be satisfied. I shall not live or die. I shall be the concept of ideal pudding, never in wax or wane. There shall be no regrets. Farewell, Emma. Oko-san! Aww. And so the world was engulfed in pudding. According to the fundamental principles of Oko-san's new universe, every living being carries pudding in its heart. And that's it? No more? It's 2011, A Pudding Odyssey. Right. Well then. Oh. Oh. What's this? You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal school life this semester. Okay. Okay, so I think that this unlocks the option to get the other half of the endings. But since we're still trying to finish off the first ones, let's go with normal for now. Okay, here we go. So we're getting to the end, and I think I did everything we need to get Sakuya's true end, because I think we just need to focus on music class. So let's see, Sakuya got kicked, or not got kicked out, ran away, collapsed outside because it's cold, doesn't want us to call his family. Yeah, let's, come on, we know all this. Ah, yes, and asked what we loved. Made him jealous, blah blah blah. Art is not his realm, but he wants to play piano. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him, or if he really will run away, but I know he will come back to me, and I pray that our future will be a happy one. Aha! Wake up! It's morning, Sakuya! Silence! The hall of your feathers has many lumps and sharp rocks, Void. Jeez, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader. Here, I made breakfast. Your first concert is today, so you need to get ready. He didn't complain about the food. Well, that's an improvement. By the way... What is it? Have you contacted Yuya? You must be joking. I thought so. I have his address. Should I tell him about you? We need not to worry him. I have no intention of asking favors of him. I didn't mean... Anyway, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, Void. Okay. To Emma. Salutations, I trust you are well. A little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakuya. He's a pain, but I know you'll be able to handle him just fine. I have something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been meaning to tell him his entire life. Since you're... Well, I guess I'm still a little unsure myself. If he ever says he wants to see me, I'll think it over. When that time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu, Sakazaki Yuya. Alright. Song of the Foolish Bird. Nice. So basically adds a little extra to his ending like the other one did. But that does make me worry about the last one, which is... no wait. That's not it. Here we go. Awful horrible Dr. Bird. Oh, you know, judging by its position though, I'm guessing it's probably just the same as the ending we got, but without that little extra bit at the end. So, maybe we'll go ahead and skip that now that we know we can get... Oh. What? Oh, okay. So those bits aren't endings, they're just, more gallery bits. Interesting. I wonder why this one didn't show up sooner, though. Oh well. Here we go. So, I guess it's time to fulfill the promise. Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish. Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who was that bird talking to? Alright, looks like most of the intro is the same so far. So we'll just keep zooming on past. Here we go. I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. I wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know. Ryota is next to me, and my parents are here too. We're all together again, but... Mom? Dad? Hey, wake up, please. Oh. And here's another one. That dream again. Ryota, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is a magician. He says he'll grant any wish that Ryota and I make. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. Hold up. Classes always feel really long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm gonna go home, Ryota. Wanna come with? Huh? Ryota isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. Sir, wait. Hello, Void. What is it? Do you know where Ryota went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom. He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well. He had a stomachache? Could be. Maybe you should go check on him if you weren't going somewhere else. I will. I'm late. Oh, I've been slow getting out before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Kawara. We were just about to sit down. Late on the second day, as expected of a feral. Now. Sir, where's Emma? Isn't she here? Apparently not. No wonder her kind died off. Getting some world building. And apparently now we're playing from Ryota's point of view? Where are you, Emma? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this? I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of bird kind. You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country. Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as AH5N1 appeared. At first, it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent AH5N1 from becoming pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Even cockapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. And, as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators. Which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to AH5N1. Most died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. That's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in the second period, so be on time. Emma never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her. Kawara, do you have a minute? Sure. We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box? Yep, it has all the handouts and everything, since we don't have a council yet. Okay, it's in the faculty room, right? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Print box, print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one, maybe? I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it. Oh, thank you. You were okay by yourself. It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine. Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara? Cut my... I don't think so. It's bleeding. Uh-oh. It is. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood. What is that? Oh dear. There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head. Oh dear. The eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't. Huh. Right. Well then. What? Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat. Ku! What is happening? Why is everything red? I don't know. Bah! Until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on. No. I don't want to leave Emma here alone. Get up. She's gone. That thing is no longer void. It can't be. Come. Well then. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too? Yep. Well, the class rep opened it and I didn't see, but apparently there's a human arm in it. Ours had half a leg. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of Emma, I wonder? Nobody seems particularly concerned, which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate. Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it? We're not supposed to have one until next month. Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Void's. Bah, won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah, someone tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone. Oh. Well, this is new. Is everyone here? This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster. The headmaster? It seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. This school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer. Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear. Cool. Oko-san felt no earthquakes. It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, Headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Void, Emma? Why have you brought us here? I repeat, there's been no, imbecile. The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. Are you alright, Kawara? No, yes, I am. This could prove to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be? It already is. Cool, Mr. Nanaki. Mr. Nanaki, Emma is missing. Cool, she must have run off somewhere. Oko-san will go look for her. San, no, she's... San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself. The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki? Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San. Let's go get Emma. Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom, just once? Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym, now did he? I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have the responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakuya. Do not flatter yourself. I am not doing this for you. Void was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense. But she never deserved anything like this. I swear by my blood and name as a labelle, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara. Right. And so I exited the gymnasium in Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Emma. Who did that to her, and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. And I did not yet know what we would find. What is this? A wall. A huge gray... What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down. A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well. When did they do this, and how? I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield. A disaster so destructive that there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait. Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic? If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Emma and all this. Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing. Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. They're at the teachers' desks. Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym? Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. We're here. The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't... Sakuya, I'm sorry, could you... No matter. What is this madness? Huh? There's... nothing here. That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it? Someone came and removed it while everyone is at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel. Exactly, Sakuya. Yuya. No. Yuya. Salutations, Ryota. I see you're babysitting Sakuya. Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy, mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances. I think you'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You'd known her for a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya? Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question you face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Well, yeah, but we've got you at least. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. Chemistry lab? What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two. We are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you, this is all a mystery to me too. I suspect that we still have an easier... we will have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now. The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have... You suspect the doctor? Yes! Everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment. He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy? But... I know where you're coming from, Ryota. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now, if you want to go make sure. Alright, we'll go later. So Emma has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right? So we know where the corpse went then, but why are you here? Me? I'm investigating. Under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel. That, and I had to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed. So, Ryota. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Emma as soon as possible, right? Yes. Emma. Gone for a moment, and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them, and I'm going to find the culprit, and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, this school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. And that's about all I have to say. We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to... One? One? I'm gonna guess One. One in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. Adieu. He saunters off toward the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we could go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this One guy will be able to help us. The maintenance office. In other words, the repairman's shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful there. Yuya said to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family. My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me. Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building, on the ground floor, right? Excuse us. What is this? This doesn't look very educational. The handyman pretty much lives in here, I think. Oh, I think... Was this the guy we met in... Yeah, back in the cafe. Maybe. A dove, and one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Ryota, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa. Somehow he seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool? Yuya said we should ask you for help. Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bites. Very well, come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? Two things. Oh, two things. The murder of Void Emma and the mysterious wall outside. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you have heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you would know what the big gray wall outside is then. Nope. Useless wretch! Sakuya, calm down. Though, I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait! Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communication systems off if it were some sort of storm protection. This has been a wild goose chase then, a complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara. Wait, I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive? What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there. Of course, the headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he might still be in there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab, or the wall. After those two, we can try the headmaster's office. Alright, well, I think that's probably enough for today's episode. Heck of a murder mystery we've got going on here. So, next time, we will continue investigating how it was that I died. And figure out what's up with that supposed natural disaster. So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, all that jazz. Be sure to check down in the doobly-doo for links to places to throw money my way. And of course, there's also always options there to find places to hang out with me, like on my Discord server or on Twitter or whatever. You can even just like leave a comment. I always like hearing from all of you. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.